we focus mostly on certainly St. Louis. I would run into people that were from there. They'd all mention donuts. I was like, what's this about? We get there and find out that this whole section of town is just peppered with these neighborhood donut shops. And so we hit them all, we hit several on one Saturday morning to try to figure out what is it. Well, number one, believe it or not, donuts can still be amazingly good. Now, you live in a city that has some really fine donuts. You've got some great donuts. Most of us, though, do not live in donut nirvana. Donuts are hard to make. They're not an easy food. They do require a good bit of time. People that get hooked into donuts seem to get fairly obsessed with donuts. And they are an emotional staff of life for some reason. I ask people, but I still can't quite figure out why that is. The people that would come in, at 7 in the morning to one of these places, and they come every Saturday morning or every one morning of the week, and they get these donuts. And you know what? I think they're anchors because they don't change very often. And in these places, it's like at World's Fair Donuts, this couple that's owned the place since 1974, they haven't changed anything about what they make. They don't sit around and have design charrettes for new flavors. They're not doing focus groups. Well, how did you like the pomegranate cruller? They could give a crap. They're making the same thing that they made 30 years ago. And I think that food like that doesn't change becomes a touch point. And I've noticed this, certainly there are barbecue places in the South where you can go, and if you really know barbecue, you'll know this isn't very good. This barbecue is not very good. But people still throng to it because it doesn't change. And you'll say, I've been coming to this place for 20 years. They would eat it if it was tree bark. The thing is that it's not changed. When everything else changes, we need some stuff that doesn't.
Well, most of what you see here is donut. Sorry, it's true.